I'm about to get into all these cards right here and see what is a message today, what love source wants to say, what higher self transmits for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise in all our days. Absolutely, yes. So much is praiseworthy in all these days. Okay. Yes. For I'm here. I am where my feet be. And I appreciate the things that I see. Different purposes they fulfill. But the communication with myself, the knowing of me, is always very real. This is something that can't be faked. It's an opportunity. It's one I always choose to take. It's not just meat and potatoes, it's a filet mignon steak. Okay. I'm teachable. I'm aware. I'm conscious. And every day are more opportunities for me to expand upon that. To discover more that I be. To unveil to myself that which is me. I hear, I know, I see, I be. No matter whether I'm sitting here doing this or sleeping or eating or taking a wee-wee, it doesn't matter. So I may as well just breathe it in. May as well just allow it to become, allow it to be shown, allow it to be revealed. I may as well just accept it. Everywhere I go, this is real. My awareness of this makes me light up in the eyes of those who sit still. They can see there's something in my energy. They can't help it but keep their eyes focused on me. Okay. This is what they do, because they see something in me that resonates in them too. Imitation is not hating. Imitation is the biggest confirmation. When you see them imitating the energy that is you, you know that this is how strongly that energy is anchored within you. Okay. That vibration, that flow, that consciousness that you grow, that energy that you be, that self that you see showing up everywhere. Look at y'all looking like me. Look at y'all looking like me. I was looking like this before y'all even knew to do this. Oh. I spread it all over the world. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. So much bliss in this. Yes. So much joy to express. Yes. So much plans that were thwarted and fools thought that they outsmarted, but never could get away or do just that. Never could get away or do just that. Because before I even knew I was in a battle, it had already been won. Before I even knew I was in a battle, it had already been won. Child, come at me. We gonna see who get this done. I'm solid in my soul. I'm solid in what I know. I'm solid in what I be. I know I always got me. Whoo! Front, back, side to side, up, down, and all around. Hey! What else? So go ahead, come at me. Let's see what you got. Can you match me? Can you match me? Okay, can you match me? Or is it just a dream? Okay. Is it a dream? Is it a love? Is it a what? Anyways, okay. Interesting. Yes, do stick around. Let's play. Do stick around. Let's play. No, this is not play. This is serious business. We're talking square biz, baby. Okay. Whatever you want to say. Gifts of love, gifts sent from above, gifts through the hand of a man or a woman or a child, gifts through the elderly, gifts through a smile. Gifts in this breath, gifts beating in your chest. Okay. Gifts in the feet, in the sand. Gifts in the ideas on command. Okay. Roxanne. All you want to do is party all night. Is it rocks and sand or is it Roxanne? Oh, are you going to build with this? Okay. Or are you going to look for somebody else to come and contribute to this? Okay. Can you do it? Can you feel it? Okay. Michael, what are you doing here? We're just cutting out the dare. We're just cutting out the dare because they dare, so we dare. Oh, because they dare, so we dare. Without a care. Okay. Since they dare, we dare. When I move, you move. Just like that. Yes. And now it's so smooth. Now it's so smooth. And now it's so smooth. But do you like it rough? And when you like it rough? And why you like it rough? Okay. Because so rough, so tough out here, baby. Is it though? Whew. That's a heavy weight to carry. Ain't you tired of carrying all that shit around though? Cause bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. Carrying all them bags like that. Hey. You ready to talk with the cards now? Make it more clear what you want to say. These words and these images. What's up, givers and takers and Janine? So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. What's the message? What's the message for the love and peace and happiness? Try here at this time. Sacred Geometrics, card number 37. Sacred Geometrics. This is what we have. Divine patterns in things. Seeing the patterns in things, divine patterns in things. What's up, Share Bear? And then look at the bottom. Universal knowledge. So there's this awareness of the patterns. In life. Sacred geometry, totally on somebody's brain. Heavy these days, okay? Real heavy these days with the sacred geometry. Seeing this, I'm hearing seeing the signs everywhere. Okay, seeing the signs everywhere. This card always talks to me about being at a point where you're about to shift your perspective real strongly. An intense perspective shift. It's like when you step first foot into the most luxurious thing you've ever seen, most opulent thing you've ever, the first time you lay your eyes on $1 million cash, the first time you get into the bank vault, the big stash. Okay. Yeah, it's like that. Universal knowledge. Awareness. You can see more. And you can see the patterns and things, and you know how to apply the patterns and things. Anywhere where you are aware, you utilize that awareness in your application of those same techniques. Everything is perfectly placed. I heard everything is perfectly placed. You're looking at how that's true. Looking at how that's becoming more and more apparent to you. Okay. Let's see what else. What's the message for the love and peace and happiness? Try it at this time. Where are you watching this from? Oh, we got a love donation. Thank you, baby. Janine. Appreciate you. Okay. What do we have? 5 of Wands. Interesting. The mouth is on the top. The eyes are upside down, and it looks different. It looks like 2 things being capped off. 2 things being capped off. There's chains. The chains are below and there's fire above. Whew, this is speaking to me like the I Ching oracle. I wasn't planning on going to get it though. Fire above. Mountains below. Thank you. Okay. The challenges, the obstacles are there in order to enable the breakthrough in energy, in experiences, in awareness of what you've been doing so far. And it has a lot to do with your mind space. I'm seeing a man. He's bald. He's got a full beard and mustache that connects, and he looks very stern in his eyes. I see high cheekbones. I see a round nose. Okay. Something about fire in his eyes. I hear fire in his eyes. Somebody has got some fire in their eyes. Okay, what else? Fire above. Something is changing. It's being transformed into another thing. Something has outlived its usefulness in your mind. Okay, so anywhere where the physical plane has felt restricted, it was because you got to take care of that headspace first before the physical can be unlocked. Is the way they're showing it to me, before the physical can be unlocked. And it's an internal fire, meaning it's awareness of where this pattern is at. It's like once you recognize this pattern, all of a sudden, boom, the chains are broken. Okay, the chains are broken about this experience. You have to see the pattern, recognize the pattern, respect the pattern for the fact that now you recognize the pattern. How could you recognize a pattern that you were unaware was existing as part of the foundation or what you're plugging into the formula to get what you're getting? And if you want to change what you're getting, then you got to change what you're putting out there to get something different. You got to add something different into the formula, into the recipe. Okay, this is 6 of Cups energy. Okay, and again, it's upside down in the reverse. I don't know if am I holding the whole deck upside down? It's hard to tell with this deck. Anyways, fact of the matter is, here we go. This design is, look, the eyes were open in, and now the eyes are closed, but they're both upside down. This is related to coming from where you've been, like from where you come from. All those ideas, I heard judgments and views, self-identifications, even ways of doing things, lifestyle habits. Okay, all these different things can apply or at once in you or in different ones of you. Okay, but it's related to the past. Whatever didn't break for a reason. Because you had to get to the root of the season. You had to get to the root of the season so you could change what you were growing, okay? So you could harvest something different, yeah? What else? You have calcite with relaxation. You can relax now. I know it's a lot of hard work. Yeah. Mother Earth diopside, you had to ground yourself, so now you can relax, okay? Now that you've seen the pattern, it's like easier to not repeat it. It's like more natural. It's like, I don't know, maybe it came with an intention, right? Oh, and it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts, you know? So if you thought about Well, we're going to do it different this time. We're going to apply it different. We're going to do this easy. Instead of making everything so hard, we're going to make it easy. I heard smooth and easy is... No, it's called slow and easy. Why are you singing the wrong lyrics? It's the way I want to love you tonight. Slow and easy. Oh, like that? Yeah, like that. Do it right if you're going to do it at all. Why even bother if you know you're doing it? Oh, because there's meaning in it. Because there's meaning. Oh, here, yes. Disillusioned. Okay, disillusion. What are we What's this disillusionment about? I'm going to need some more on that one. Okay, show me the disillusion. It's like you take away the impact of that experience, of that perspective, of those memories, of those patterns. Since the universe conspires in my favor, there is no enemy, only energy. And you were carrying a very disillusioned perspective before. Disillusioned, disappointed or in someone or something that one discovers to be less good than one had believed. So it's like, this isn't all I thought it was going to be. It's not all it was cracked up to be. I heard it was not all it was cracked up to be. Okay. And then you went from that energy, like things just don't work out. Like, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, it's always the same shit I get in my hand. Shit in my hand. Okay. And now it's like, no, I got pronoia, baby. The universe conspires in my favor. There's no enemy, only energy. So I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with this energy? They're all throwing you energy, whether they're throwing you love or hate or intense, anything, any fucking thing, intense. Let it, let it be what's gonna be. It's throwing you energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, fine. Throw me that energy. Watch me transmute this. Look at this. She's so beautiful from her skin down to her soul. She's the kind of girl you hoped and wished to know. She smells of sage or incense. It's apropos. I sure should have wrote down the date because those are some beautiful words that came out of my soul. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, this is part of what you had to figure out. This is part of what you had to figure out. Honey, you've been doing all kinds of personal growth and focus on your soul evolution and your consciousness expansion and your awareness expansion and your experience expansion and just your beauty. Not just the outward beauty, Yeah, it was never always about the outward beauty around here. I mean, that's just the cherry on top, so y'all can sit there and stare at me long enough to hear the words. It's going to change the rest of your life. The words that were on your heart, okay? Angel number 5555. Your life is going through some major changes with new freedoms and living your inner truths. Well, I mean, that matches. No, not at all. Not at all. Bottom of the deck, you have angel number 1101. Okay. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. It's a powerful time of personal development, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. Attracting abundance and positive energies through focus on soul mission and life purpose. And it's like you've been doing that so long that now it's affecting the physical reality of what you got in front of your face. You don't see things the same way. You don't move the same way. You don't respond the same way. You keep throwing them out. You like the most random, you're switching it up. You're not following expected patterns, ma'am, sir. Sir, ma'am, you're not. What are you doing? You're only supposed to do this. This is what we expect of you. Is that what you expected of me? Oh, how's it feel to have expectations? How's it feel to have expectations? All right. Let's go into, the wild muse. Thank you for subscribing, making sure that you're still subscribed, and getting that, tapping that bell for the notifications, so every time we get live. Hopefully it's the same day. I was sitting next to my brother one day, and it was the day after I had gone live with the live that came across his phone. It was like 18 hours late. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But make sure you got to tap just in case, because I've also heard that it works. I've heard that it works a lot more than it didn't work. So let's say that. And what else? Hype this video, baby. Let them know. Let them know how you feel. Let them know if what you feel is real. Let me see what do we have for you today. All that stuff is easy. Oh, okay. In touch with your body. Yes. What number is that? Number 6. In touch with your body. Well, you have a choice to connect or disconnect. And a lot of people have been through a lot of things that have caused them to try to disconnect from their physical reality. But honey, you are trusting yourself right now. You understand that your body sends you cues and signals. Can't nobody tell you what it means except for you. Like, you're the only one that really knows how you feel. You're the only one that knows really what's going on inside of you. So all of this was about getting in tune with the universal knowledge, so you can see the way the inner works in you. Okay, your own mind mechanics, these own energetic mechanics of all that I am and do and be and live and see. Oh, all that too. Yeah. But I gotta be in tune with me. Okay. And again, what did we just talk about? All the energy being, yeah, was it in the channel session where they were talking about seeing your energy out there and realizing like, this is all my energy showing up for me. So if that's the case, what is it showing me, and where does that actually exist in me, so I can transmute that shit, so I can find the reason for gratitude about it, so that I can see something else that I more prefer to see. Oh, that part right there. Yeah. I mean, there ain't shit you could do. See, it's about what I'm gonna do. What the day you plant the seed, this is about the seed that I'm planting in my energy field for my harvest. You can't plant it for me, and I'm not planting yours. Oh, that part. Like, I can't plant yours. I can choose to partake of it if I get involved in it, but I can't choose to plant your seeds. You choose to plant your seeds. It's always like that. And as long as somebody else is the gardener, the seed planter in your garden, as long as somebody else is a seed planter in your garden, you'll never have no power. You'll always be giving it away. I'm just saying. Yeah. This is what it is. This is what it is. All right, let's see what else we have for you. What else messages you gonna say? What else we got to speak today? Okay. The day you plant the seed, honey. The day you have the manifestation. See, most of y'all think manifestation means materialization, but manifestation is the day you plant the seed. Oh. Materialization is the day of the harvest. Thank you. Yeah, so follow the cycle through. I manifested, now I'm materializing. Okay. Manifesting is fun, but materializing is also very fun. Okay. All right, let me see what else. Show me some more. Thank you. New life. There you go. There's your materialization right there. There you go. Mm-hmm. There's your materialization. Card number 30. It's like, what's that? Jump up out the bed, turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said, what's up? Hey, I'm getting money. Oh, hey. I haven't heard that song in forever. I can't believe they channeled that many words correctly. And we have the yin. Okay, card number 2. That is the feminine receptive energy. Let me know you're getting it, baby. Get while they're getting it. That's the energy. You're getting it. What are you getting? Well, first off, you're making sense of all the stuff that had happened way back when. Okay, you getting the messages, getting the understanding of where some of these feelings planted seeds, where you manifested and then ended up materializing and reaping the harvest on some stuff that maybe you didn't realize you were manifesting when you were thinking about some things, but you were. In order to actually obtain those things, you will have to go through the educational process of understanding like how we got here. And how do we move from here? How do we progress? How do we move forward? How do I integrate this perspective? How do I soften my energy in this in order to be more allowing, less restrictive? Okay, allowing, accepting, appreciating, valuing even these experiences. The ones that were not pleasant, but from those unpleasant experiences was how I figured out the universe was conspiring in my favor. I don't know if I'd have figured that out if I hadn't had those experiences. And so here we are. Okay, and so here we are. The changes happening in your life are in divine design, okay? And it has a lot to do with your pattern recognition. Pattern recognition is heavy. You know, pattern recognition is an ability. I didn't realize that pattern recognition was an ability. Yeah. But it's an ability. For whatever reasons, I just thought it was normal. I guess I thought it was normal because it was normal for me to see patterns from a certain place that I can't even tell you when that transitioned. When it went into like full pattern recognition. In the beginning, you could see certain patterns, but it got added to, like being able to see more and more patterns in behavior. This is part of those mind mechanics. This is part of those soul mechanics, okay? So there's a challenge here that is being broken in the mind. And once it's broken in the mind, it's a pattern that's destructive, that's disrespectful at the very least, if not full on destructive. It's disrespectful. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's saying that you got that. You got that. You've seen it. You understand it clearly. You've had it for a while. This isn't new to you anymore. This is not new to you anymore. There's still somewhere where you haven't seen how your feelings about a situation cause conflict for you, whether that's internal mental conflict or arguments and disagreements with other people. Usually one turns into the other one before you realize it. You're like, damn, why the fuck am I arguing with this person? Here we go, like this conversation gonna ever reach a point or get anywhere. Like this is I heard this is hopping from here to there to everywhere. We're not even actually finishing one conversation. Like crazy. I mean, we can't do all that. So is that what's been going? It's a very overthinking, but this is giving me overthinking in some cases where it's like two people overthinking and then throwing that onto one another verbally, like, ooh, that is not fun. That is not fun. So somebody's realizing where that's been an internal thing, where their own thoughts, it's like the monkey mind got you going crazy. Yeah, crazy. Time goes by. Okay, listen. Time is gonna go by. Yeah. Anywhere where you decided to turn that energy inward of, how did I do this? How did I get here? And what's the root of this? What's the purpose of it? What's it teaching me? How can I fully integrate this into my experience so that it can no longer be a restriction, so it can have flow? And how can I relax the energy around this? Well, the energy is relaxing around it because the minute you looked at it and recognized it for what it was and accepted it, and then on top of it, to sweeten the pot, I heard to sweeten the pot, you went in and found why you were grateful for it at all in the first place. And then all that did was just like, it was like fresh from the dry cleaners, pressed smooth, baby. That's what I heard. With the starch and it just smooth, like just laid. Everything smoothed out, okay? No more, it's like the girl with all the really curly hair, she got the best hair straightener and the best hair protected, and and her hair come out so smooth, and because it was so kinked up, because it was not, it was not knotted, it was curly. I was trying to say it was curly. I love curly hair. Please don't get offended. Why do you talk about knotted? Somebody hair was knotted. Anyways, it was curly hair. And so once they put that flat iron through, it just, you realize how long the hair was. It's like once you smooth it out, you realize how long your energy is. You realize once you smooth it out, how long your money is. You realize once you smooth out how long your love is. You realize once you smooth out how long your beauty is. You realize once you smooth it out how long your creativity is. Okay, you realize once you smooth it out how long your success is. Like all these different things. Okay, and then you go down that path. Boom. And that's where you run into angels number 55 and 1101 talking about trusting yourself. You've been trusting yourself. You've been trusting your intuition. You've been tapped on this soul mission, okay, with this soul purpose and this life purpose. Yeah, and so now the changes are more in alignment with that because, baby, you are on this path firmly. On this path firmly. And they said, hell yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles. And now there's your fruit, okay, first fruits. First fruits, well, you're going to grow more with this, okay? You planted the seed. You're in tune with your body, with your energy, with your soul. Okay, you planted the seed. And now we sip. I heard it, now we sip. You planted the seed. So the problem shows up so you can plant the seed and then sip. All you need to do is plant the seed and then sip. Like sip on life. Like sip on this experience. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy, milk it for all the best it has in the moment, okay? The more you can do that, it's like not doing anything to molest this. Don't go over there and step on it and you know what I'm saying, try to dig it up and check on it. Just leave it alone and get into with your body. Follow your vibrations. Make sure you maintain those vibrations once you plant that seed. Because you wake up in the... I woke up in the sky, okay? Yeah, castle in the hill, I woke up on the sky. You were in receptive mode, okay? You woke up in your new life with the Six of Pentacles. Boom, there it shows up. There's the gift. Yeah. End up realizing, dang, I have plenty to spare and to share. Somebody realized, like, I make a lot more money than I thought I did. I got a lot more extra money to go around than I thought I did. Okay. Somebody's tapping into, you know, giving from a place of gratitude that I am able to provide this to a person who has a need. So I'm thankful to that person for channeling their need through me because I'm more allowing and receptive of it. And so now I can pay for that. Like that's or you could be, these motherfuckers just taking advantage of me and I can't stand it. It's two perspectives. And I guess a lot of that is going to depend too on what they doing with it, because I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? What you're not finna do is sit up here and step on the seed. I planted a seed. If you gonna step on the seed, we're not planting in this no more. No, thank you very much. We will plant them seeds where they grow, where they multiply. Okay. Yeah, they're showing me the Bible parable about the landowner, the man who gave each of his servants a certain amount of talents being gold of the day. And then he went away with the instruction that they should multiply their talents while he was away. And when he came back, this one multiplied the talent time two. They just got a couple. Somebody else did really fucking well. They got a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it was one that just gave him back the same talent. He said, I told you to go multiply. But the guy's like, I was afraid, you know, that they were going to steal from me or whatever. So I just hid it. I just kept it hidden. And he was the one that didn't get the pass. He didn't get the go ahead in the story because, you know, the goal was to grow. It didn't matter how much you grew as long as you grew it. Plant the seed. Plant it where it's going to grow. And if somebody comes around stomping on your seeds, then I guess they don't get to come in the garden no more. The garden and the gate. They're showing me the card from that other deck over there. The garden and the gate. Yes. They don't get to come in the garden anymore. Yeah, see? Because the universe is conspiring in your favor. Emperor energy out here. Okay, you're bossing up. Bossing up. Putting authority and power. It's like anywhere where you've been figuring out how to overcome this challenge that was like, thank you, funking up your flow. of energy, of vibration in some sort of way. Anywhere where maybe you didn't even think about it that way, but you were like, what's the problem? Why isn't this working? Well, the universe is trying to show you, and it has something to do with what a person wants based off of where they have been. Okay, somebody that wants something is based off of where they have been. Somebody here has actually learned to overcome their desires. Okay, they don't just let every whim control them. Somebody's really getting a good grip on that here. I see you getting a really good grip on controlling desires, so that you don't just follow every whim, but you make sure it checks out with everything, because you're realizing that some of those things are coming from an unhealthy place in your past. And you are like, some of these things that I be thinking about doing, I'm just never gonna do it. It like that one time somebody really violated, disrespected, and tried to really instigate some big problems, and the evil part of my brain was like, yeah, let's just go pour a Coca-Cola in the vehicle where it don't belong. That'll do it. And it's like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You could, but that don't mean you should, okay? Instead of doing all that, you went to go get grounded. Instead of doing all that, instead of taking somebody's problems right back in their face and knocking them upside their nose, just punch me in the nose. You know you want to punch me in the nose, Melinda. If I wanted to punch you in the nose, I'd be done punch you in the nose. Why are you trying to get me to put myself in jail? Calling them on their stuff right then and there, okay? Somebody in the physical experience, right? Okay. You're like, you know what? I'm not doing this. We're not even going to do all that. We're not even going to do all that. Yeah, see? The Fool. There it is right there. I didn't even see the card until I seen it. And when I seen it, I was like, bye. Ready for something new. Got to go. As a matter of fact, I'm out of here. You can stand here and argue with yourself. I'm not hanging around for this. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? We don't do, where they do that at? But they don't do that around here. Okay, they don't do that around here. Yeah, I can see clearly now. Yes, you can. The patterns, how they came from the past. How sometimes, like, this is where you're breaking synaptic patterns in your conscious awareness, and your subconscious is affected by the repeated choosing differently in your consciousness, because your subconscious is trying to influence the conscious decision. Okay, most of the decisions are made from the subconscious. Okay, so this is somebody who is breaking the subconscious pattern by doing something different enough times that it has changed your DNA. Heck yeah. So you're at this final breakthrough point where it's like you're tired, you could quit, or just keep moving through it, because you're breaking a pattern from the past of jumping for this and jumping for that and jumping for everything except for your soul purpose and your life mission and all this stuff like that. Your truths, okay? Your freedoms, okay? Your soul, okay? Your highest, lightest, and brightest version of yourself. Your spiritual development, yes. Your awakening, your enlightenment, your empowerment, your abundance, your authenticity, your divinity, yes. Your magnetism, your attraction, yes. All of this, okay? Higher focus, yes. A higher power, the higher power that be inside of me. Energy. Yes, some more of this, please. Yes, please, and thank you. We love it. Yeah. 6, 7. Any of y'all kids doing this thing? 6, 7. I'm like, what are you doing? Why y'all keep saying that, my grandsons? So I get it, but I don't get it, but then I got it. I got it. It hit me. I don't know if it was when I was asleep, when I woke up, but it was somewhere around that time. And it was like, yeah, 6th chakra, 7th chakra. These babies don't know that this whole 6, 7 thing they keep doing it is like a soul growth and evolution spell that they're casting. I don't care who decided it was what, because this is what God said it was. And yes, Ace of Wands, absolutely. This is about busting out, baby. I'm coming out. I want the world to know, okay? Got to let it show, okay? Because I just got to be free type shit, okay? All up on it, yes. Yes, baby, yes, get him, girl, okay? Yes, I love this. It's like the whole new day. This is like, look at this, the sun and the Ace of Wands with the sacred geometrics. This is like, baby. Everywhere that I go, everywhere that I be, if you are not beside me with your energy. I don't wanna go there, don't wanna be anywhere, any place that I can't feel you. I just wanna be near you. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be loved by you. Okay? Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other, okay? And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be, okay, listen, blessed to be loved by you. Thank you. Thank you. When you could turn around to everybody that ever gave you a strong emotional reaction, whether positive or negative, and realize that you were blessed to be around this person, even if they brought you pain and heartbreak and difficulty. Like, how did you learn? How did you evolve? How did you grow? How did you empower yourself? Why do you make better choices now? Like, thank you for being the reason that I make more healthy choices now. I appreciate, boy, I love you. I love what you did in my life. How could I not love you? I loved you then. My love was real. It doesn't have to go away. You just don't get to see it no more. You don't get to steal oh, wow, steal what? Steal anything. Okay, because I gave everything. Oh, because I gave everything. And now it's just, I love you unconditionally. But there's that energy hidden in this past. Okay, this is like how you move through all that challenge, argument, disagreement, battles, conflicts, drama, stress, fighting. This is a little bit different when Koreans say fighting. They be like, fighting. They're like, we got this. Let's do it, team. Yeah, fighting. I'm going to start saying it. Yes. And look, the Six of Wands. You took the expansion from this experience of fighting. Five of Wands came out, both decks energy. Okay, Five of Clubs and the Five of Staves. Those are both Five of Wands energies. Hello. Came out of two of the card decks that I used here. And this Page of Cups, since youth, since childhood, since early in life. Early childhood core memories since 5 years old. 5 years old is still before 7, and that's core memories being filled. And I was just having a quick conversation about that today. Absolutely, yeah. But Six of Wands is like, okay, now we're off the battlefield. Ain't doing that no more. It's time to get your roses. It's time to pick up your flowers and get your rewards and get your medals and your trophies and your certificates and what have you. Y'all know. One ringy dingy, somebody is ringing, okay? Because as soon as I seen this card was when it came through. One ringy dingy. I don't know what show that's from. Apparently it's an old show. One of my old bosses used to say that all the time, where I used to actually have a job. Now I am the boss. I mean, that's the energy. Okay, one of my old bosses used to say, so where's that coming from? Who are you? Yeah. And then there's also the spirit stone thing, a witch stone that allows, it's a stone with a natural hole in it. And you know, you can pick it up and see the other realms, the other dimensions. You can get a glimpse, okay? Get a glimpse. When you're in a relaxed state, it's easy to do this, okay, without a fucking witch stone. You don't need anything. You just need to tune in, ground. Remember that you're connected. You're always connected. There's no way to disconnect. Actually, there's a way to create the idea that you are disconnected, but that does not actually, in effect, mean that you are truly disconnected. You can disconnect your consciousness. It's like, the Wi-Fi is there, but you decide you would turn in your Wi-Fi connection off. It's still there. It didn't go nowhere. I heard it's as simple as making the decision to turn the connection on and then just leave it on. Even if you're not actively playing the game, we still leave it on. Even if you're not actively watching the television, you still leave it on. It's just always going. It's always on. It's always going. It's always there. And, you know, at any point in time, I can shift my focus and tap into that, okay? There's something about that here. Relaxing, okay? This is helping you this ability, these problems have been part of your developing that ability to realize that you could always just look to the left and look to the right and see spirit on both sides, see purpose, see reason, see lessons, see blessings, okay, on both sides of you. I heard on both sides of you. And then relaxing into that energy, accepting it, integrating it, and saying, hey, there's a reason that everything is happening here for me. And this is, you know, the universe conspiring in my favor. This is God take care of everything from beginning to the end. Hello, and everything in the middle. Yes, that part. Yes. Okay, Six of Swords. So now it's like the big thing is like once you get on the path, there's this tendency to want to try to freak the fuck out. Like if these ladies are not calm and fearless about what they're doing, calm but fearless, calm but in alignment with what they're doing, then they're never gonna make this pretty design out of this chaotic fucking experience is what I'm getting, right? If any one of them is off, if any one of them starts to freak out while they're doing this dance in the sky, that will mess up the whole pattern. And this is all about the patterns. So again, I'm getting pattern disruption. You're disrupting a pattern. When you disrupt a pattern, it causes a side effect, okay? And the side effect will start internally and then it will extend externally, okay? Because it's first done on the spiritual level, you know, and then the next level density from spirit is, you know, mental and emotional, and then finally physical. Okay, it starts off in the lightest of densities and becomes more solid as you go, as you maintain the flow, okay? And so you disrupted look at you, breaking the status quo, disrupting the system, breaking the matrix type shit. Yeah, So you have performed so consistently with being very in tune and aware with the seeds that you have been planting. And so as a result of that attunement to the seeds that you are planting, the awareness and the intentionality, the deliberateness, the thought that actually counts. You've been planting every seed this way, like you could just sit and relax. You ain't got nothing to be nervous about because you're not out here casting spells that you would not want to live the repercussions of, type of a thing. You're not setting intentions that you wouldn't fully enjoy living the experience of, because you're not focused on anything but what you want. The only thing you focus on is what you want. The only thing you focus on is and you're doing this so consistently, right? And so where this experience is showing up in a way that is other than that, and that experience is showing up in a way that is other than that, yeah, that's one facet, but what is that telling you? Okay, let me flip this to the other side and see if there's a pretty side to this, okay? Let me see if there's a miracle in disguise in this, because if there's blessings in disguise are actually quite beautiful, and we don't always know how we're setting ourselves up for that. But the consistency, again, they're saying the consistency with all these seeds that you done planted, that's where it's at. Keep doing that, and then before you know it, you got a harvest that matches all them seeds you've been planting, because you already harvested all the other shit while you were growing the new seeds. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you're just gonna harvest it because, baby, you jumped out the plane. Now you gotta wait till you land. Like, you jumped out the plane already. You still got to get back to the ground, so you kind of just got to go for it. And know that eventually you're going to reach to that harvest that you planted from some new type seeds, the golden type. You know what I'm saying? These knowing type. Yes, you're planting from a golden knowing type of seed and a golden knowing time, okay? Did you plant some seeds on that whole 11-11 energy? Because, you know, yes, you did. You did. How did you expend? How did you vibrate? How did you resonate? How was your frequency all day yesterday? Like, what seeds did you plant? How did you respond? Okay, I know that was a portal, but we do this every day, all day long. Life is always giving us another fucking portal. I'm just saying, it's actually true. And it is nice when more people can align with it because of a date, because of the numbers. But, you know, we remind you that all that is just man-made, and these things are able to be accessed anytime, 24/7. It's all about alignment at the end of the day. And the date on the calendar just enables more collective to get together and say, hey, celebrate, okay? With the sun energy coming out of this other deck, with the Six of Pentacles, like everybody's celebrating. somebody here, you are hosting a party. You've been being abundant, generous, and philanthropic out here in these streets, okay, with whatever are your treats, okay, in these streets with your treats. Absolutely giving joyously, abundantly. What have you been giving away? Well, you waking up in a new life, okay? You're attaching something physical, a physical action to an internal intention and feeling, because you're seeing like, oh, it worked, okay. I heard and I said that if I had this harvest, then I was going to do that. So now it's time to follow through. You said that if you receive this, you were going to do that with it. You said that if I get the power, I'm going to expand consciousness in arts awareness, in mental health awareness, in physical training, in artistry, in spirituality, in whatever type of way. Childcare. Okay, somebody, it's childcare. You said if you had the money to, if God gave you, if the universe saw fit to deliver this to you, well, guess what? Boom, it shows up. Now go do it. It shows up. Now go do it. Are you waking up in the new life? Did you wake up in the castle on the hill? Okay. Yeah. Fly. Okay, because we got to say fly. Okay. Castle in the hill, you woke up in the sky, baby. Absolutely. It's time to receive. You receive that for that purpose, okay? And then I hear what I'm going to repeat from Ken Honda, that, you know, he asked his money, why, what am I supposed to do with you? Like, what are you here for me to do with you? Where do you want me to use you? Where are you to be used? Like, where's the best way to use you? He'll even ask the money that. So whatever it is that you said, that's why you got it. So now, because you got it, what are you going to do with it? Right? I heard, because when you don't, then something that's going to cost you more than that is going to happen, and it's not usually going to be fun. Because that was sacred. It was given to you for the purpose of accomplishing what? That's different for each and every one of us, but it's true for all of us at the outline level. Okay? You know the universe conspires in your favor. You know it all works out for you. We got the title card. That's a bonus card energy, which I always usually take them out. So for us to have a bonus card, we're talking about the 10 of Wands. This is an ending that is to be celebrated, and this is going to affect the tribe. Why? Because you're going to do what you said you were going to do. And so we give you the money so you could do what you said you were going to do. Follow through. The universe conspiring in your favor, so get her done. Get her done. Absolutely, yes. Okay, what? Because the world, because this is for, you said you were going to take care of all these people. You said you were going to do all this. Okay, I'm so thankful and grateful that I get to be the channel that the money flows through to bless all these ones, okay? To be the answer to their prayers, because they're the answer to mine. Ooh. See, it wasn't about getting it and then sitting on it. It wasn't about taking the talents and then hiding it and burying it. No, it was always about sharing it, putting it out there, letting it grow. And what equals your talents, okay? I got so much nails in me to give to you. Like, come get your nails done. You know what I'm saying? Send everybody coming to Vegas, come get their best souvenir of their life with me at my nail shop, because I really am masterful with it. But that's the same way it be with these readings. That's the same way it be with these paintings. That's the same way it be with the people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my artistic touch on everything in my vibration. That's the vibe right here. I'm going to plant the seed in everything, okay? Everything is a seed to be planted. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Yes, we woke up early this morning at the ass crack of dawn, and we ended up texting grandsons because we knew that they were going to be up getting ready for school. So I ended up texting with grandson and talking to him about 6-7 about how it's the third eye and the crown chakra, and y'all, like, he was like, what's a chakra? I'm like, it's an energy point in the body, right? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for teaching me. He's like, the heart? I'm like, that's the fourth chakra. He's like, what's the first chakra? The root. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for teaching me. Oh, look at that. Woke up to be taught. Woke up to be teachable. Okay. Woke up to be teachable. What else was there? There was something else I wanted to talk about in that. Tell her, did you bring it back? I do not want to get in the phone. Why I want to get in the phone for? Oh, yeah. The light, yes, okay, because 6-7, the crown and No, that's not how they do it. It's like 6, 7. Oh, yeah. Terrible. I just saw some more shit. Anyways, yeah, I was like, yeah, that. He's like, well, what do they do? I'm like, it has something to do with the communication with God, you know? This is how you converse with God. I was like, oh, I talk to God? I'm like, actually, yes, all day long, your whole life, everything you do is a communication with God, right? Some people think the only time they pray is when they're sitting down on their hands and knees or whatever way they do it. Or they got the prayer beads or whatever. There's so many ways, right? But if your whole life and the way you live it is your actual quote unquote prayer, because it's your testimony. It's who and what you are, what you stand for is all up in your life. So again, I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? The master gave everybody an equal amount of talents or different amounts of talents. To this one, he gave this one. Yes, because to this one, he gave this many. To this one, he gave that many. And what you gonna do with it? Well, the card that came out is the door to personal healing and happiness. 34. There's that emperor and empress, emperor energy again, and that chariot energy. This is getting together, baby, with yourself, okay, to open. Look, you can see all of it now. You're at the door. Go through that. Go on, go walk through the door. Storm warning. This is why there's been craziness. This is why there's been that internal battle. Do I do this? Do I do that? Where do I go, George? Where did I go? Okay. Door to personal healing and happiness. The challenges that were there is like your intuition was showing you a way to break something. It's like your soul was training you on being different. You know, for some of this could be as simple as it was like learning to be comfortable to sing these songs like we do a cappella for you all the time, every day. You know, by karaoke. I had to get comfortable with karaoke. And the first 10 times, my insides felt like my whole body was just doing the jitterbug. It was a mess. It was a mess. And I would lose the tune, and I would lose the tone, and I would lose everything. Okay. And that just happened when I was singing the Blessed song. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be loved by you. Okay. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but see, off tone again. Here we go. Let's see what else we got for you. This so saying to talk it. I feel like there's some more. We got the true emotional. What is going on? Y'all just don't even want to shuffle like that. That's just weird. You don't do that to me often. Why are you doing that? Okay, the body and the body is not coming together. Two bodies is not coming together. Hello? Two bodies could not come together. Ooh, because the body and the heart and the mind just wasn't in alignment. The body, heart, and mind was just not in alignment at all either. There was no flow there. But what was in alignment was the spirit. So if both the body and the body and the heart and the mind all not in alignment, but the soul is in alignment, there you go. Now those mechanics let you know we have a perfect formula and recipe for emergency services on the way. In other words, somebody needs some help. In these cases, I heard a lot of times you're going to find somebody needs to be put in their place. Now, whether that's you because the part of you that's not in alignment is you, or whether that's somebody else because the part of this that's not in alignment with somebody is with another person. Either way, they're coming with emergency services on the way. We got to highlight this problem. Somebody going to need to find this. You're going to learn today. Okay. Well, the learning is done. In this experience is what I see. And I feel like the learning has been done. And now it's like breaking the repeated pattern. What was the learning that would be done? Reckless love and sex. Oh. So somebody was fucking around, like literally, and found out. And found out. Oh, that's so funny. Why is that funny? Because they fucked around and found out. And that's like the whole saying. They FIFO'd. Yeah. And so now it's like somebody here, they're fighting the desire to go. It's like they have urges. They have urges. Somebody is getting control of their urges. Yes, rejected. Okay, we're not just going to follow these urges no more. I heard ended up in all kinds of situations, precarious situations, okay? But, you know, we're not doing all that no more. And this sex energy, sex and money, honey, those two goes together. Energy as well. It's all looking like, sex and all that, it's all looking like anywhere where people were too open, too giving, okay, so vulnerable in a situation that was reckless. It's like, I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. Yeah. Happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus. I feel like you've been doing that. And this has caused some relaxation for you. You've been doing that. It's getting easier now, but it wasn't easy. It was fighting an urge in so many ways for so long to get over this. Okay, somebody's celebrating 6 years of celibacy now. Wow, look at you. Go ahead, baby. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I love it for you. Yeah, I see that energy here, and that's okay. Somebody felt like every time they get involved sexually, it just throws everything off in their life. Well, it did, because whoever they were busy having sex with was in a lack of alignment. They were out of whack alignment. Sex with a person who is out of whack alignment is going to contribute to your energy field differently than somebody who is actually in alignment. The challenge is that everybody don't show you what their true state of alignment is. I promise you that if you start having sex with somebody and they got traumas that's unhealed and they got wounds and y'all got them in common, oh, watch out, baby, because somebody's going to learn and evolve and move on, or there's going to be a stuckness. And then when you add on to that the sprinkling of, you know, the rainbow sprinkles of, you know, like all the financial stuff and just a bunch of stuff, just all the stuff. Those challenges are there to help you elevate, becoming the queen bee, okay? Yes, this causes frustration in other people, okay? And it attracts certain things to you, okay? And this is why you like, you know, it's like the drama and the stress your drama and stress interacts with other people's drama and stress, okay? And you're like, you know what? I just don't have drama and stress like that. I guess I just don't need to. Because every time I do that, every time I get with somebody like that, like it just starts making too much. It's doing too much to my life. I heard it's doing too much to my life. So this person is detached financially. They've detached as far as spending their time. They've detached as far as intermingling their energy, which is what sex is. It's an intermingling of energy. So they are like not investing in things, not spending their money over there, not giving their body over there, not taking their time over there, not over there doing favors, not checking on people, not on their phone, not in their face, not in their life as much as possible, because you're going to have to thug it out. I heard you're going to have to thug it out. And you know this. And you know this. You have to thug it out. Okay? Because whoever or whatever the energy they're bringing to you is like, you got to stay free. Okay? You got to stay free. This person would love to put some handcuffs on you, restrict you, tie you up, lock you up, hold you down, hold you back. We had a confirmation. Let me just check this. Okay, cool. Let me see. What else do we have? What else do we have? Oh, look at this. The psycho gets taken to the police station and you going to have a new life. Like literally, that's what the cards are saying. The psycho, the police station, they getting locked up and you know, and guess what? You wake up in your new life fully receptive. You receive your gifts that bring your more reasons to smile, more connections, okay? Yeah, you're receiving in this new life. Psycho energy is locked up. You were like, I'm not dealing with all that. You realize the universe conspiring in your favor, and so you keep moving in that direction. You kept having to follow the path of what made you feel healed and what made you feel happy and what made you feel fulfilled, okay? In a healthy way, Let me see what we got here. Legal matters. Yeah, you press charges. Did you press charges in the human court or did you press charges in the spiritual court? in the highest court. Did you? The universe is in your favor. The universal law is on your side, okay? Your awareness of universal laws and these mind mechanics and how to apply has shifted your reality as well, okay? And you can't take everybody with you. You really can't. And whatever these energies were, it's like you move beyond them. Yeah, you're going to find... Yeah, sex addiction is at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all really broke a connection to somebody, or you broke your own sexual addiction. Like anywhere where you realized like, well, maybe you don't see yourself as a full-blown sex addict, but you had some tendencies. I heard you had some tendencies, and those tendencies weren't the best, and you started to realize like, maybe I don't need to. Yeah, that you shifted that up. You did good with that. I'm hearing you did good with that. Let's see what the Golden Girl is going to show us now. I want to add over this some more. Yeah, this was all about you getting into your own energy and realizing what happens when you intermingle, commingle, change energy. You started to see the patterns, and you realized it had to do a lot with always thinking about your sacral chakra and desires. You had some unhealthy desires, you had to break them. Okay, some of y'all, this was literally about sex addiction. Needing to feel validated by sexual desire caused somebody to make a lot of decisions in their life that took them down a long winding path to awareness. Hello, down a long winding path to freedom, down a long winding path to breakthrough energy, okay, to a new day and a new way where, you know, we could just all get along. If we could just all get, can't we just all get, yes, we can just all get along. It's a great way to do that is remove sex from the picture and deal with your own shit, okay? Instead of trying to run into somebody's bed, okay, because that's a normal way. That's what people like to do, okay? It doesn't mean it was a good idea, Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, you have had another perspective that freed you from an idea that you had to give yourself financially, energetically, physically, whatever type of way. You close that out. And dang, 10 of Cups on top of the 10 of Pentacles. Hello. Like you decide, I'm going for everything. I get love and money, and I'm not going to just give away this sex. Okay, if you want to get it all, you have to have it all to give it all. And there's something in that. You have to have it all to give it all. You can't give what you don't have. You can't receive what you are not. You got to become it. You wanted to change your old ways, break from the sadness, try something new. Try doing this by yourself, okay, and put in the work and made something beautiful out of that. Yes, you did. You've learned to be calm, patient, considerate, self-driven, self-motivated. You learn how to rest and relax. You learn how to give yourself time to chill and heal. You learn how to do the things that you enjoy. All this was a process, because when you first make these breaks from always having folks around you, sometimes you don't even know what to eat, or if you ate, because you're so busy trying to find something to fill your time and space with, and ain't nobody there to tell you what to do and when to do it and how. Well, damn, now you got to make the choices for yourself. That could be a real challenge in the beginning, I'm telling you. I heard, and the fear of that has kept so many individuals stuck in unhealthy cycles, because that's what they're used to. They're used to, for somebody to tell them, yeah, I see, they're used to having, I see somebody who is used to having a person to tell them what to do, guide me, direct me, okay, let me know how. And now it's like, fuck, I got to figure this out for myself. But, you know, if they do this, there's rewards in doing so. They're going to, they'll be honoring their soul. They'll be honoring their purpose. They'll be honoring their mission. And this is what they were looking for. This is where they wanted to be. Yeah. And so as a result, like when this change is made, I just see you like not feeling tempted. You master your desire. You're not feeling tempted. You're knowing that you're healed. You can see it clearly, and it's like, come what may. And now you're ready to go and give, baby, because you can't be swayed by these physical temptations that used to get you to sabotage yourself all the time. Yeah, anywhere where you learn the hard lessons, you're like, okay, I got that certificate. I don't ever have to go back. You know how when people graduate from school, they go back to their old school all the time? Well, you're not. You're like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I've been waiting to get up out of here. And you go. And you do. And you're like, what else is out here? Let me just see what else I can see out there. Okay, what else is out there for me that I would enjoy? Okay, what else magic, miracles, and money do the universe have for me? Okay, and how can I distribute that to every girl and boy? I heard, okay. A decision, what to do to change the experience. What to do to change the experience is let the chips fall where they may. Okay, the tower, stay back. The tower about to fall. This tower is about to fall. This is why you had to detach and walk away. This is a message we've gotten here before, and that's the truth. Okay, this is a message we have gotten here before, and that is the truth. Nothing works against you. It's all conspiring in your energy, and the way that has been true is about to show up and just smile you in the face with the big cheesy grin, and you know it's gonna come on a silver platter and with the silver spoon in your mouth, and you know, with the money that came right off the money trees, and you know, and and all of those, and all the living instead of all the eviling. Okay, yeah, reverse that word. Yeah, it's coming with life. Okay, and so you've been on this path on your own, and you created freedom. You have freedom at hand. You have opportunity at hand, okay? Because of standing your ground, like we could trust you with the treasure now. I hear we could trust you with the treasure now. Everybody can't always be trusted with the treasure. But the decision has been made. Okay, you know what to do. You know how to protect it. You know how to use it wisely. Okay, you're an excellent handler of this. You're an excellent guardian. You're the excellent facilitator. You're the excellent channel. You're the excellent funnel. You're the excellent resource. You're the excellent one to give it to, because of the way you make your choices. Absolutely, the way you make your choices. Absolutely, yes. Okay, and you know, you're always ready to go, on call, ready, whatever it is, in order to what? In order to create balance, in order to affect changes, in order to change the physical experience that have been seen, have been perceived, and have been being lived. Oh Lord, yes, please and thank you. Yeah, beautiful things coming your way. What good things are coming your way? A lot of good things. I see balloons. I see butterflies. I see the zoo. I see the park. I see plenty of sunshine. I see happiness. I see happy people. Happy people everywhere. Oh, you switch the lyrics up on me again like that. Yeah. Because of happy feelings in the air. Okay. You like that better? You know what? You're doing too much. You need to slow down. You're just doing too much. Why you always gotta be doing too much? Okay. Let's give them how to work the light in this. Let's do that. How to work the light in this. And then I want to dig my, grab this other phone over here, and we're going to go ahead and look at your comments. I want to see what you all are saying and anything else that channels through. Any late hitting information, DJ, you going to roll any PS up in this? Let it come through, okay? Let me see. What else do we have? How can we work our light in this situation? Please and thank you. Well, you've been working your light this whole situation, the whole season, baby. You've been doing this for seasons after seasons after seasons. You know, some harvests take many seasons to even attain the first harvest. You understand? Many harvests take many seasons of gardening in order to ever receive a harvest. So there's also giving. Yeah, I'm hearing, yeah, it's not about how long it took you, but in a sense it also is. Okay, you're like, well, it happened for them. It ain't happened for me, but it happened for them. Well, I'm so happy it happened for them. Don't let it make you feel bad, though. Because don't let that turn you down, though. It happened for them. Oh, my God, it can happen for me, too. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Yes, because everybody is not coming from the same place. It's as if, you know, somebody else had to dig through 4 feet of karma, and honey, you've been digging through 140 feet of karma, or generational entanglements, or, you know, quantum entanglements, or whatever. Like all these materializations are not created the same. So, you know, that's why. Oh, the reading, was it a short one? Yeah. Your ancestors are giving you more juice because you're bringing more juice. That's the vibe. Okay. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Look, there's a division that's happening. You better see it. You better see it because it's going to show up. This came out of the other deck, was it yesterday? Where it had that, it was a body, and it was very much, the image was very much like this. These images are so like overlapping. If they were in the transparent tarot, like seriously, they would overlap in such a beautiful way because it was a person and now this is a tower energy. What are you clinging on to? The crumbling. Something about to come down, okay, by a divine act. It's still standing in this image, but it has been split, okay? We can see the split happening now where the lines have already been drawn in the sand. Perspectives have already been shared. And anywhere where these are at odds with one another is quite apparent. Okay, what else? It's obvious, it can't be hid. So get ready, baby. So this is also giving me an energy of, it's great that you've been doing everything you've been doing, because right now what we need from you is to go ahead and hold this space, hold this energy, hold this vibration, hold this frequency. Hold this frequency, because this is what's going on out there. Shit is falling apart out there, but it's crazy because it's like you are the light that is causing this severing. You are the light that is causing this awareness and this difference. You are creating the conscious awareness that's creating a physical rift, a physical change, a physical splitting, physical side effects and consequences. Yeah. Okay. What's at the bottom of this deck about working your light? Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What is it? It's not aligned or needs to change, being made very clear. You planted the seeds. You were at this critical crossing point, and it's like once you crossed over into that crossing point, all the patterns became very clear. You could see everything that was misaligned. You could see everything that was distracting. You could see everything where it was quote unquote broken, needed adjustment, or anywhere. But from all that came the healed, came the put together, came the it's working energies. You see what I'm saying? This is where the new harvest is coming from. It was born in the shit of life, but that's the perfect fertilizer. Okay, it's the perfect fertilizer. Yeah, it was a purification process that happens as you accept what's happening physically in your experience, as awareness about what your energy you're connecting with, you know, and how certain conflicts can be predicted in certain experiences, because we done did this enough times to know better. And once we know better, we do better, you know, but that all depends. Do we see the pattern? And then what do we do with that pattern recognition? Are we going to be the person that looks in the mirror, sees a big old ugly, dirty something on the face and just walks away like they never seen it? Or are we going to clean it up? I heard too many people want to put on all this makeup and they didn't even wash their face first. Okay. Listen. Okay. Let's get into your comments and then I'll pull your yes or no. Let me get on here. So, yeah, blessings in disguise. You didn't realize what it was going to do when you made an investment, and what you've been investing in that was different. Okay, you realize, like, hold on, I've been investing in this. I hadn't realized that I was investing in all that. Oh, yes, you were. Okay. Hey, Kim. Escape. Okay, go. Hermit. RL. Catherine. Cher Bear. Tawny. I love that you're working out. Love that you're working out. Givers and takers said fat equals karma. Absolutely. Absolutely. This girl, absolutely. Yes, this girl. Thank you, creator. Absolutely. Been doing that. I've been asking my money, where do you want spent at? That part, exactly. Yes, let's communicate with these things. If you think it's inanimate object, boy, you got some learning to do today, baby. You need to learn today. Because it's all energy. You break it down to its core, it's all atoms. We're all made of the same thing, even me and these balls that sing. Yeah, that part. Okay. What's up, Stephen Williams? Pontius Pirate. Okay. Lakina. Chauncey in the house. Paul, welcome. Mark came in here to pray that I repent of playing with tarot cards and seek Jesus with all my heart. Baby, Jesus is my bro. What are you talking about? We channel Jesus all the time, though. Of course, Jesus Christ of Nazareth loved me so much. Love all of us so much. We got the consciousness. That's what he came for, was to deliver us this consciousness. Renee, welcome. Maria. Daniel. Motivations. Sounds motivations. Voodoo. What are you talking about? Who do that voodoo did you do? Okay. Doo-doo. I heard doo-doo. Let's get you a yes or no answer to your personal question. And we're going to get out of here for the day. If you got to this point, I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful comments, first off. Okay, I'm so thankful and grateful for your interaction with the chat. Did you just show it up? Because all that is just this energy just expanding. You know what I'm saying? All together, as we focus on the words the Spirit channeled through in the beginning, like it stimulated all of our soul ties worldwide, connected by color of skin, education level, family histories, medical histories, experience histories, connected by all sorts of invisible strings, entangled quantumly with others in this world, because all is one, one is all, and we are all interconnected, okay? And so all this time that we've been sitting in our power, in our energy, is created an energy that must be respected, I heard. So let's get into your yes or no. This is going to work for all of you one time. Who, me? Yeah, you too. Me too. Yes, you too. All of you. All of you. It works one time. Okay. If you made it through the whole video and you made it to the end, then this is going to work for you this one time. So let's get you your yes or no answer. The answer works once. Your highest self always helps formulate these questions in the perfect way to receive your perfect answer. Let's see, is the answer yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Here we go. Nope. Answer is no. And for somebody, this has an experience to do with your home. Something happened at home. Like you were waiting to get news about this place that you loved, okay? You were planning to get a new place, but all of a sudden, like somebody else made a better offer on the house. You lost that house, okay? And now you're like, forget it. I'm just going to stay here another year, okay? But what you don't know is there's somebody's designing the perfect house for you right now. It's like somebody's remodeling something, or somebody's building what is perfect for you. Now, for somebody, this is literal, physical. This literally is happening in your life right now. Definitely put something in the comments. However, for a lot of you, that house is going to be symbolic, okay? But for all of you, the answer was no. Okay, this is what I have for you for this show. So thankful and grateful for you showing up here on our channel, where we deliver our messages for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise in all our days. And until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.